crew and cast members, how like when you are on the show and you are popping, you need to be popping out social media. You need to be popping out other things that can keep money coming in for you if that particular position gig don't last. Everybody's watching you. So use everything that you can to promote you, right? So now you're going to have to look in the mirror, start to, yeah, I'm going to bring it back together. Start looking at the things that people have torn down, and you have to promote it. Start loving it, leaning into it, right? Because we chase approvals, we chase applause, likes, all that fake validation from the outside. When you see that, it's when you didn't like something. Here's an example of unlearning outside validation and how we chase approvals. I had a client and she wouldn't necessarily like the style that she have, especially if she's changing, trying something new. And there's a lot of people who are like this. They don't like it. They're a little apprehensive about it because it's taking them out of their comfort zone, right? So they be like, I don't know about this. Case in point, the boho braids that I did on myself, the wig, and instead of doing the baby hairs or swoop, I did pin curls, baby, on off base, on base and off base, pin curls, Betty Boop pin curls. That took me out my comfort zone because for me, like that's not like I usually want a good line and it just look like it's growing out of maybe a whisper of a baby hair here and there, but that was like bold and I'm like, but I felt like it fit the hair, right? The look. But it took me out of my comfort zone. And initially I was like, girl, I remember when I went out of town and saw my friend, she was like, oh my God, friend, you look so good. I was like, girl, listen, these damn pin curls. She didn't say nothing about them pin curls, but I was like extremely self-conscious about it. Going through the airport, the young girls, they're like, oh my God, I love your hair. And I was like, oh God, I got a style on that's for children, bitch. I'm 48 and this is like a 20-some-year-old style. And I was like, and she was like, I remember she looked at my passport and she was like, no way. And I was like, yes way. But anyway, moving on. I pushed through it and I end up liking it. So when I put the wig back on, girl, because I'm shampooing and she's got conditioner sitting on her right now. I'm gonna do it again because I loved it. I leaned into it. So I had a client that was like she didn't like it until people gave her compliments about it, and then she felt better about it. So sometimes we need to unlearn outside validation, because that same outside validation that you are absorbing and taking in could be the same thing that breaks you down, because people also give you feedback that you don't necessarily, they don't like what they like either.